Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on how to live a balanced life. These tips are actually quite just general, so I hope these are helpful, and maybe it could be some things that you haven't really thought of, as sometimes you don't think of the most basic things. So I just like to put a quick disclaimer out, as I know that my face has come out in lots of spots, which it hasn't came out in months, but I just thought I'd say that just so if you could ignore that, please. So I'm going to get straight on with this video. So the first one is, give yourself the weekend off to refresh and do something that you want to do. So obviously if you work during the week, try and do the weekend where you do something that you want to do, or give yourself some time to just relax or just do what you kind of need to do, but not in a rush. Just kind of take things at your own pace during the weekends if you don't work on the weekends, obviously, as everyone has different ways they do stuff. But obviously just generally if you work in the week, or if you do schoolwork or anything, it's just if you're busy during the week, try and have the weekends where you're not as busy. Or if you have a day off during the week, try and have that one so you're not as busy. Next one is, pay attention to your health. Try to make sure that you get enough sleep, you eat well, and you stay hydrated, as that is obviously important and you want to neglect your health. Next one is, say no to everything that doesn't add anything valuable to your life. So obviously you don't want to be saying yes to everything, as it will just stress you out and overwhelm you. So obviously say no to things that you don't think are going to value you, and it's not really what you want to do, as you just can't try and do everything all in one day or in a week or whatever. So just try and restrict other people's asking what you're going what they want you to do, as you won't be able to always do it. Next one is, minimize toxic people, as they can demotivate you. So obviously I know that is not easy, that's why you're not just excluding them. Just try and minimize your contact with them if you think that is going to help motivate you more. The next one is, spend time alone. Meditate, maybe yoga, drawing, or something that you enjoy that keeps you with your thoughts for a little while. So I know quite a lot of people don't like staying with their thoughts, but obviously it can refresh your body and your mind, and it can keep you going further without burning out, and so then you're spending more time kind of looking after yourself, which is obviously very important. So the next one is, set time to see or speak to family and friends, as relationships are really important. So obviously if you're going to be seeing people, obviously make sure that you are social distancing and keeping to the government guidelines and rules, as obviously you don't want to break any rules and put anyone else in danger or yourself. So obviously make sure that you are socially distancing if you are meeting anyone and it is under the rules. Some time maybe to call people if you're not going to be seeing them, or spend some time texting them. And also then if you do have time and it is allowed, obviously go and see people and make sure that you're doing it safely. The next one is, treat yourself to a pamper night or something you want. So if you want to buy something, treat yourself to that, or if you want to eat certain food, treat yourself to that. Or a pamper evening, and just spend some time kind of looking after your skin, your body, self-care. Next one is, go for a walk, but go somewhere different. So go on a different route, go to somewhere that you haven't really been for ages, or you haven't been before. So obviously make sure that you don't get lost, but just try and go for a walk, as obviously that's good for your body, and going somewhere different is obviously a bit more of a stimulus. So the next one is, try something new that excites you. That could be teaching yourself or watching a tutorial and trying something new. So that could just be something a new skill, or that could be cooking, or that could just be anything that you kind of want to do. It could be dancing or singing, or literally anything, anything that you can teach yourself and you can do from home. You don't really have to go anywhere. Maybe you can just try and teach yourself something, and obviously doing something new is obviously going to be making your brain work as you're learning something, and it is also something nice to do. The next one is, remember to have fun when you're not working or doing schoolwork, and remember to be you. So obviously when you're being really busy and you're stressed, you can kind of forget who you actually are. So try and focus yourself back to who you are, which I think that's why it's kind of good to spend time with your thoughts, as well as that can kind of bring you back to who you are and that. So obviously just remember to have fun, remember to enjoy yourself, as obviously that is the point. You can kind of have a difference between the time when you're working and doing schoolwork and when you're having fun. The next one is, know what your priorities are, so you can work on them and not work on unnecessary things that you aren't your priorities. So obviously if there's something that you're working towards, a goal or something that you need to do, obviously make sure that you spend time doing that And obviously by knowing that, then you can do that and not spend time doing stuff that you don't want to do or don't need to do, or it's not going to benefit you. The next one is set a to-do list and organise it so you know what you need to do. So obviously I have a video on this previously to make your to-do list, and also a separate video on how to organise it. So if you want to go back and watch them videos if you need any tips on how to do that, but obviously being very aware on what you need to do and what you don't need to do, it will make you a lot more productive, and it will just make you feel better as everything will be like planned. The next one is expect the unexpected. So if you get stuck in traffic, something doesn't work as planned, like that is just like what happens sometimes. So you just need to be aware of that, because otherwise it can demotivate you if you aren't aware of that. Like just try and make sure it doesn't make you too stressed out. Obviously if you are late for something, obviously some people don't like being late. No one really likes being late, but like just kind of know your own boundaries and try and like reduce any like stress, and just make sure that if anything does go wrong or not as like expected, then just try and like work around it and try not to let it affect you too much. The next one is try doing gratitude to boost your mood. Write down what you are grateful for and what you want to achieve. So there is actually quite a few like influencers that actually do like teach you how to actually do gratitude. So if you would like to like look it up, like kind of research it yourself, obviously do that, and it can be quite helpful because obviously it can boost your mood and it can make you realise what you have rather than what you don't have, and it can just make you feel a lot more humble and just keep wanting something as you already know what you have. These are all the tips that I have on how to live a balanced life. Obviously there is so many more tips that I could have said, but I don't want to make this video really long, as obviously, you know, if you are trying to make a balanced life, you don't want to be watching YouTube all day. If you have any more videos that you'd like to see, could you comment them down in the comment box? So this is the end of this video, so I hope these were helpful. So thank you for watching. Could you like and subscribe if you like this video? Can you click on the notification bell if you want to see more of my videos? Thank you for watching. Bye!